Good morning. Welcome back in Corpo Giardino Yoga Practices. Welcome back in my sacred space. We're live again. After 2 weeks, I did a small break because my dad was here almost after 1 year, and I wanted to spend time with him and enjoy my time here in Switzerland. So I wait for a couple of minutes as usual so people can join us. Today we're going to practice a 30 minutes yoga flow focused on side bends, and this is inside the self practice series here in Corpo Giardino Yoga Practices. So while you're waiting, or if you're watching the replay, you can skip a bit forward to practice immediately, or take your time to create your sacred space. Your sacred space is where you normally practice at home. Make sure that you have enough space to move. Make sure that it's quiet and you are not disturbed for the next 30 minutes, if it's possible. Good morning, Eleonora. So that you can take 30 minutes for yourself. Today we need a blanket, a rolled blanket, as you can see next to my mat, or also you can use a rolled mat. It depends what you have at home. So again, in the meantime, I wish you beautiful, oh, not I wish, happy Tuesday, everybody. I just wait again 1 minute before we begin and to practice all together. Good morning. I can see Francesca is here. Good morning. And if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, drop a comment in the comment section to share with us how you feel this morning and from where you're watching. I'm very curious because this community is growing and growing, and we have people from all over the world. So I'm very, very curious to see from where you're watching and from where you're practicing, basically. So again, 1 minute more. And I begin. Today I feel super pumped up, super excited with a lot of energy. I didn't wake up like this. I woke up with some kind of tensions in my shoulders and neck. But then I did 20 minutes meditation, 10 minutes journaling, and boom, it's gone. It's completely gone. The mind is truly powerful. And now I'm ready to face the day, to share my practice with you, to make you feel immediately better. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Drop a comment from where you're watching and how you feel this morning. I'm very, very curious to see how we're doing in these beautiful summer days. Good. I think we can slowly begin, where I will introduce myself and I will introduce what we're going to do today. If you don't know me, nice to meet you. My name is Andrea and I am the founder of Corpo Giardino Yoga Practices, which is a Swiss-based yoga company where I support passion-driven women, high-energy women, busy women at the end, to create and sustain balance through the yoga tools in their life. The part of creation is essential. We want to establish daily or regular routines and yoga practices that helps to create balance. But also, I believe it's even more essential, the sustain part, because maybe we practice for 2 days in a row. Let's say that we practice for 2 days in a row and we feel immediately better. But maybe then the third and the fourth day, We don't practice anymore because we think we are too busy, we have too many things to do, and we don't have time for us. And when we do that, when we don't keep this level and sustained balance in our life, then maybe we go back again, we fall back again in a pattern of stress, stress and stress and stress, and on the extreme burnout. So today what we're going to do is a 30 minutes yoga flow focus on side bends. And this is the third episode of a series that I call the self-practice series, where I share with you the function and the benefits of different positions, categories of positions in yoga, so that you can immediately apply them in your day-to-day practice and experience them in your body, and make an experience, 180 degrees. I do believe that being guided from an expert yoga facilitator is essential. But on the other side, I also encourage my students to begin a self-pace, a self-practice at home, because it can be a gateway to a deeper connection with ourselves. The practice can show us where we are exactly in that moment of the day and what we need and what we can do in order to meet our needs. And that's why I will share today with the Facebook Live, tomorrow with the blog post with more information about it, and along this week, small tips and things that you can add in your personal practice regarding side bends. But now I'm done with talking and we can begin our 30 minutes yoga flow. So as I said before, today we need a rolled blanket, or if you feel that it's too hot for a rolled blanket, you can use a rolled mat. Before we begin to move, we enter in the practice and we center ourselves with an exercise that helps us to release the sides of the diaphragm. So I will reach my mat. So as I said before, take a blanket, a rolled blanket, and roll it like this, like a sausage basically. Place it on your mat, I would say in the upper part of your mat, and we're going to lay on our right side, so the right hip are on the floor, and the blanket will be underneath the side of the rib cage, and we're going to use the blanket to stimulate this side of the diaphragm while pressing on it. So go ahead, and here you can relax the head on the floor or keep the head lifted with your hand. On the opposite side, we're going to lengthen, right? So we're going to extend the left arm over the head. Again, you can simply lengthen it over the head all the way down. Find the right position for you with your legs. You can keep the legs bented, or maybe you can stretch the upper leg to increase even more this side stretch. Close your eyes and connect to your breath. Breathe deeply using the lower part of the lungs. Feel your left lung expanding as you inhale and withdrawing in as you exhale. On the other side, feel your left lung and your left side of the rib cage being stimulated by the blanket. And with the next exhalation, relax your legs, relax the upper arm, and slowly lift up. Take one breath here to feel your right side and your left side. Feel already the effects of a stimulation with a small compression and an extension on the other side. To slowly shift for the other side, you can simply roll sitting on your left hip. I'm going to move the blanket so you can see me. Again, find the right position for your blanket or your roll mat and place the left side of your rib cage, so of your diaphragm, on the blanket. Head up or maybe all the way down. Extend your right arm over the head. And find again the position for your legs in the exact same way you did on the other side. So I'm going to stretch it, the upper leg, so I can create balance. And even here, feel your right lung expanding. Enjoying again the lengthening feeling in your right side and the slight and light compression in the left side. And again, exhale, relax the upper arm. Inhale slowly, come up. Take the blanket away on the side. Spend a couple of breaths here to feel the muscles between the ribs. They can be very tight because we sit all day on the chair, we drive a lot, and also as we don't breathe deeper using the lower part of the lungs. As a result and as an effect, these muscles between the ribs, they can be very tight, can be very tense, and this was a great way, this is also a great way to release these tensions there so that we can breathe even more deeply and we can breathe with the lower part of the lungs. So now that we opened the side channels and the side line, we can begin our dynamic practice. So stand up. I need to adjust the camera, sorry, for 1 sec. So stand up on the top of the mat. And as usual, in corpo giardino practices, we warm up with sun salutations. So from here, take a nice inhale and lift up your arms over the head. Feel the side of your rib cage. With the exhale, fold forward, relax your head. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your heart. Exhale, step back. We begin slowly as usual, go on all four. Inhale, send your chest forward. Exhale, curve your back, relax the head. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, lift up the hips, downward facing dog. Look between your legs so you can relax your neck. And breathe to the side of your rib cage. Use your lungs to massage the side of the rib cage. 3 more breaths. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, step forward, feet together to lengthen your heart and the crown of the head forward. Exhale, bend in Uttanasana, relax the head down. Inhale, come all the way up, lengthening, creating space. Exhale, Samasthiti. And the second one, inhale, lift the lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, relax your neck, relax your head. Inhale, lift up your heart, look forward. This time, exhale, step back a bit more back to the mat. Bring the knees on the floor. Spread your fingers. Keep your spine long. Exhale, bend the elbows close to the body, Chaturanga. Inhale, send your chest forward, straight up your arms, look forward, keep your navel in. Exhale, chin to your sternum. Navel in and lift up the hips for double facing dog again. 4 deep breaths. Feel and connect with your right lung. And feel and connect with your left lung. Exhale, forward, inhale, step forward. Lengthen up your heart, lift up your head. Exhale, relax down in Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up. Lift up your navel, the sides of the body. Exhale, come back to Samasthiti. With your next inhalation, bend your knees. And today, extend your arms in front of you. Make sure that you can see your toes, so place your hips back and down like sitting on a chair. And imagine that you want to move your hands, move your hands forward. First the right side and then the left side. So the shoulder is going a bit out of the socket, connecting to the side of the body. Inhale, lift up both arms over the head. Exhale, fold forward, relax the head down. Inhale, lift your chest, gaze forward. Exhale, step back again, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, right foot forward. Keep your left foot at 45 degrees. And find your way up as you inhale for warrior 1. We stay here only 1 breath because we shift immediately to warrior 2. So opening to the side, arms parallel, to practice what is called body vinyasa, so small repetitive movements. Inhale, lift up your hand over the head and maybe a bit back. Exhale, elbow on your knee. Inhale, left arm over the head. Sorry. 3 more times. Use your inhale to lift and back bend a bit. And your exhale to lower and ground. And again, inhale, 2 more. Create space in the side of the body. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. When we stay here for 3 more breaths. Anytime we side bend, the lower part of the body is really strong. So feet connected to the earth, legs are engaged, so that we can bend laterally the spine in safety. With the next inhalation, come up in warrior 2. Close your feet in, so we are using the length of the mat. The feet are parallel. Open up your arms with T. With the next exhalation, fold forward, hands on the floor. Inhale, lift up your chest. Look forward, exhale, slightly bend your legs and relax the head down, hands on your mat. 3 more breaths. Inhale, lift up your heart. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, come all the way up, opening the arms again to a T. This time, close your heels in, so the toes are pointing out, and bend the knees to the outside. Place your left hand on your right thigh. Inhale, navel in. Exhale, bend to the left. 2 more breaths. Feel your right lung expanding. Inhale, come back into the center, arms parallel. Other side, so right hand on your thigh and bend to the right. Experience the difference between the two sides. This side is always a bit more difficult for me. Inhale slowly, come back. Extend both legs. With the next exhalation, place the hands to the top of the mat, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, a couple of breaths. Before we begin everything on the left side, step your left foot forward, the right foot stays 45 degrees on the floor. Find your way up to Virabhadrasana A. I just turn around so that you can still see me. With the exhalation, open up your arms to a T, opening in Warrior Two. Feel both hands expanding to the side, your hips are opening. And again, body vinyasa. Inhale, lift up your left arm. Go all the way up as much as you can. Exhale, elbow on your knee. Inhale, extend. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. And exhale, elbow on your knee. Extend your right arm over the head. And we stay here 2 more breaths. Enjoying the space we are creating. Inhale slowly, come up. Turn both feet in, again parallel as we did before. This time interlace the fingers back. Inhale, open up your heart, gaze up. Exhale, slightly bend your legs and fold forward. Bring the hands where they arrive, so over the head if it's possible. Otherwise, you can keep it also on your sacrum. We forward fold to realign and reset the spine again. Two more breaths. With the next inhalation, slowly come all the way up. Release the fingers, opening up your arms to a T, and we wait 1 breath for the blood to go all the way down to the feet. Again, this time, open your feet out, so toes are pointing out, heels in, and again, bend the knees. Make sure your knees are bending out and not falling in the inside of the feet. So the inside of the legs, they are really sustaining us here. This time, place your right hand on your right knee. Inhale, bend towards the right. If you want, right elbow all the way down. Inhale, come up. Navel in with the inhalation. Exhale for the other side. As I said before, the legs are strong, the feet are grounded. Inhale, slowly come up, stretch up your legs, and as you exhale again, palms and on the floor, the top of the mat, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. A couple of breaths here. Feel the sides of the body, your right side, your left side. Exhale, step back with your hands towards your feet. Take your big toes, so with your index and little finger, take the big toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees a bit, relax the head down and look back between your legs. 3 more breaths here. The next inhalation, again, inhale, lift up your chest and walk your hands and your fingertips forward. Rotate your toes out. Again, heels are pointing in. And with the next exhalation, lower the hips to the floor, sitting in Malasana. We begin with hands together in front of the heart center. If in Malasana your heels, they don't touch the floor, you can always use the famous blanket we used at the beginning to modify it. Wow. 2 more breaths here. Feeling the spine lengthening down, the crown of the head moves up. With the next exhalation, open up your right arm. So your right arm is kind of pushing your right knee out. And with your left arm, lift up your left arm, gaze up. Exhale, come back into the middle and change. Opening, creating space. Exhale, release. This time, close the feet parallel, lift up the hips. Take the opposite elbows and relax the head down. 2 more breaths here. You can then place the blanket away again. Inhale, lift up your chest, look forward. Exhale, step back. Again in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up your heart, gaze up. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. From Adho Mukha Svanasana, place the knees down to Balasana. So in this Balasana, sit on the heels and open up your knees as much as your mat. Extend your arms forward. Relax the forehead on the floor. Then move your hands to the right. And breathe in your left lung. Come back into the center as you exhale. Move your hands to the left. And breathe in your right lung. Inhale, come back into the center. Slowly come up on all 4, hands and knees. Place your left hand in the middle of the mat. Inhale, open up your right side, look to the right. Exhale, place your right hand towards the left and left arm extended forward. So the hands are in this L position. And we stay here for 3 to 4 more breaths. inhale, slowly come up. This time, right hand in the middle of the mat. Inhale, open up the left side, left arm to the right, and right arm extended forward. Inhale, slowly come up on all four. This time, close the knees together, sit on the heels if it's possible. Otherwise, you can find another seated position where you can interlace the fingers. And inhale, bring the shoulder blades together. Look forward or maybe up for a bit of a back bend. Create space. Exhale, release. Extend your legs in front of you and open them in a V shape. From here, bend your right leg in. The right sole of the foot is connected to your left leg. Left hand on your left ankle. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bend to the side. You can keep your left arm straight or maybe go all the way down to the leg, bending the elbow. It depends on your flexibility, on your mobility. So choose the expression that works for you. And again, inhale, come up. Simply change the side. Right hand on your right ankle. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bend to the side. Experiencing the differences between the two sides. Side bends, they really help to realign and to rebalance right and left. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring the feet together in a butterfly position. Take your ankles or your feet. Begin with the spine long. Relax the shoulders down and close your eyes. We are slowly approaching the last part of the sequence. So slow down your breath. Ground to the floor. And with the next inhale, look up. And with the exhale, fold forward with your spine long for 3 breaths. With the next exhalation, curve your back. Extend your arms forward, palms facing up. Take a nice inhale with your nose and exhale with your mouth open. In. And out. In. Out. Rolling up your spine. One vertebra after the other. Extend your arms in front of you. And with control from your center, slowly bring the back on the floor. Directly to Shavasana. So extend the legs. Relax the head down, arms to the side of the body. Just simply relax. embody and integrate the experience we just had, all the emotions and feelings and physical sensations we experienced. To move and breathe means also to process what we feel, what we think, what we experience. Slowly begin to move the body. Of course, if you can stay in Shavasana a bit longer. Otherwise, begin to move the body with kindness and gentleness. Roll to one side, coming up, seated in a comfortable position for you. Lift up your hands over the head, bring your palms together. Let it pass your thumbs in front of on your forehead, on your lips, on your heart center. Bow your head down as a symbol of gratitude for yourself, for your practice, and finish with a word that has a deep meaning for you. As you know, traditionally we finish with namaste, but if namaste doesn't mean anything to you, find your word, maybe in your mother language, which is powerful, to finish your practice with. And I thank you deeply for being here with me, sharing your practice and your experience with me. I hope you could explore yourself through side bends on a physical, emotional, and mental and energetic level. As I said, if you want to learn more about it, stay tuned because tomorrow I'm going to share with you a blog post with more information about it. And also, I have a very special surprise coming for today at the end of this week. Sorry, I need to again sit down so I can see you. Well, I can see better. I have a surprise coming up at the end of this week for the people, for the students in my newsletter, in my mailing list. So stay tuned. I'm very, very excited to, put out into the world this. And if you have questions for me, I'm always here for you. And I have a question for you. How can I support you even better? How can I support you as a passion-driven woman to create and sustain balance through the yoga practice into your life? You can drop a comment in the comment section below. You can write me an email. Send me a pigeon, send me a private message as you want. I'm here. I'm here for you. Totally committed to support you and to share these beautiful yoga tools that completely shifted and changed my life with you. I wish you a beautiful rest of the day, a rest of the week, and see you next week for another Facebook Live. Bye.